Don't play with her, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding this logic.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Truth Be Told,
where we give it to you raw.
and the truth unfolds.
Period. We ain't said that in so long.
Not for real.
It's been like months. Like, I'm low-key like, what we about to talk about?
Yeah.
But, hey, y'all.
What's up?
First of all, I just want to say thank y'all so much. We at this point, we 4 episodes in?
Yeah.
We 4 episodes in, the Truth Be Told, and y'all been showing so much love and so much support. Y'all really like the podcast. Y'all like what we got to say. Y'all like how we think, and we just grateful. Like, we really appreciate that, for real.
Nah, facts. Really makes us feel good that y'all support us like that.
Yeah, it really do. So keep supporting, keep, watching, listening, all of that. Let's get the girls next door to multimillionaires. Really, like,
Period. It's
help the girls out, because we've been in this YouTube thing. How long have we been doing YouTube?
A minute.
We've been doing YouTube for years, okay?
Yeah.
Since like 2017 for sure. 2018 probably. We probably started in 2018.
Yeah, definitely 2018.
So we've been doing YouTube for a very long time, and it just feels good to be at this point, but it also just is like, I don't know. It's just like, it's finally paying off, but it was really us. Like,
it was.
We was holding ourselves back, so to speak. So it just feels good to be here now and to be being consistent and then be getting the love from y'all. So yeah, let's just keep it up, all right?
Yeah.
Let's just keep it up. But yeah, like I said, it's been a little minute, so we ain't recorded since like February for real. We done had birthdays, extravaganzas, parties.
All that.
It's just been a lot going on. When was your birthday? They don't know.
My birthday was in March. For those of you who don't know, March 13th. Pisces,
Period.
Yeah, but we got to do our,
Oh.
You always forget.
I know, I do. Because I be ready to just get straight into it. But the cards be good, though.
Yeah. So for those of you who are new to our podcast, we always started off with our icebreaker cards. So they have different categories. And
what's the categories?
The categories
by heart.
You do it by heart.
Okay, just laying.
I do know most of them though. Okay. It's life, deep, random.
If you could.
Would you rather?
And if you could, or something like that.
Yep, and experiences.
This is our last time saying it. This is our last time saying the categories.
Yeah. So today we gonna pick. Let's just do life.
Okay.
Okay, you can pick. But what color is it? That say gray. I don't see no gray. Oh, right here. Oh wait.
I really do always forget to do the cards.
I don't think we got life in here.
Let me see.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. You don't even be looking.
Okay. Pick.
This say, when you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I always wanted to be a lawyer.
For real?
Yeah.
I can see you being a lawyer.
For real?
Yeah, you talk a lot. Like, you don't talk too much, but you talk a lot. Yeah. And you're very argumentative. Like, let me rephrase that. You are very, what that man told you that one time? When you was on Little 5 Points and he said that you were challenging. You're very, you be challenging everything. So, yeah.
You got to.
Yeah, honestly, in this world, you can't really believe stuff.
Exactly.
So you do have to be on your toes.
You anything. You gotta ask questions and stuff. But yeah, that's what I always wanted to be. I always wanted to be a lawyer. But then when I found out how long you had to go to school for it, I said, I'm not doing that.
How long you gotta go to school?
They was saying like 8-9 years.
Oh, I think that is right, because one of our homegirls is a lawyer, and she went to undergrad with us, and then she went to law school.
I didn't want to do it. Mm-mm.
Well, I always said I wanted to be a nurse, and then I became one. So manifestation. Mm-hmm. But when I really think about it, yeah, like, I really didn't want to be a nurse for real. I was like wanting to be a nurse because that's what people was telling me. Like, they make a lot of money, and that was a good career and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I could be a nurse. But then, like, when I actually started doing it, like, my first job ever was like at a nursing home and stuff. So when I actually started doing it, I'm like, oh, I like helping people. Yeah. So it was cool. So yeah. Okay, so now boom, birthday.
Dang. Just get into it.
Because that's why I like to go deep. You always want to do little light stuff. I like to go deep with the questions.
We don't have to be deep all the time.
We don't. It's a lot of categories, and we're going to run out if we just do deep.
Exactly. And we need to start putting aside the cards that we already did so we don't get confused.
Well.
Yeah. But okay. Anyways, so yes. So my birthday was in March. And for my birthday, I really didn't do too much. We had went out. Mm-hmm. We went out to dinner. Well, before that, we had went to this mimosa fest. And we got unlimited mimosas and stuff. It was a good time. Then we had went out to dinner. And people pissed me off. A.K.A. Rakeba.
I didn't do too much, honestly.
You didn't do nothing. That was the problem.
Well, in my defense, I had to wake up early and do people's hair.
Okay.
And then we went to the Mimosa Fest. And one thing about us, like, whenever we do something, whenever we have something planned, we have no time for anything else. So, like, we did the hair, and then, boom, it was straight to Mimosa Fest. We didn't get to take no pictures. We didn't get to get no content. We didn't get to relax a little bit. Like, we were just on go all day. So, Mimosa Fest, get out there. We drinking mimosas with, like, cheap champagne. No shade to the Mimosa Fest people. And if you're in Atlanta, it was actually kind of fun. You know, that's something you should do. But my stomach was hurting, and I was relaxing and ready to go. And then we went to Pasha.
She was asleep.
I was resting.
Yeah.
I was resting.
And you shouldn't have been doing that on my birthday. I was pissed.
You right.
I was very disappointed.
You right. But she had other friends there, too, that was engaging. So, honestly, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But I was wrong. I admit I was wrong. I should have been up. But people was tired. Can you not understand that? And then I be tired
because I don't do that to you.
But I'm always tired like that.
And like, that's a problem.
Yeah, I need to start back. I need to get back on my cleanse. Honestly, that's what it is. Dang. I need to stop drinking. So if people don't want to drink, then let them not drink.
And what else you need to stop doing? Yeah, it ain't just that, because you barely do that.
And eating bad. I do a couple things. That's my business. But yeah, I just need to get, you know what I'm saying? I need to get back on track with the discipline and stuff. So I was wrong for that because I wouldn't want nobody to sleep on my birthday. So yeah, I said I was wrong.
But yeah, so that was that. It was cool. We had fun or whatever. Then on my actual birthday, we was in the house. We didn't do anything.
We actually went to the park.
I'm talking about like...
Oh, bringing it in?
Yeah.
Well, we did have something planned, but one of my friends at the time flexed, so yeah.
Yeah.
We did have stuff planned,
but it's cool. Like, I'm getting to the point to where I don't want to say my birthday, it don't matter, but I don't desire to go all out and do a lot of stuff. Now, my 30th birthday, I want it to be big because I'm going to be 30. But I'm just, yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what, but I'm not really too pressed about birthdays no more.
I be feeling like I only want to, like, of course I celebrate my birthday because it's like I'm grateful to be alive. You know, people don't make it to see these years that we blessed to see a lot of times, especially now. So I be grateful and stuff, but I be feeling like, why am I celebrating? Like, I'm not exactly where I want to be at just yet in life. Like, yes, I'm grateful to be here, but why would I spend all this money on a birthday party or going out the country or whatever, and my business is still on the ground? Like, it's still not even where I want it to be or where I need it to be because I haven't invested or whatever. Like, I could take that money and invest it into my business or invest it into something that's gonna make me more money. So
maybe that's what it is then.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
I'm just starting to look at birthdays as an expense now versus like like before when we was younger, like it was like, okay, we getting lit, we going out, like, but we don't even really do that on a daily basis now. So it's just like to do that all day long on your birthday is tiring as it is, and then spend money and just like, no. But the 30th, we got to do it up, and then from the birthdays from here on out, we are gonna be married and stuff, and have kids and families and stuff like that. So the birthdays is gonna definitely get different in the future. But after my 30th birthday, I'm gonna be on some stuff like, I'm only going to celebrate my birthday if I had a good year that year. Like, if I had a good financial, emotional, mental, physical, whatever, like, the birthday is going to be a reward. But if I ain't did what I was supposed to do that year, then thank y'all. I'm going to stay in the house this year, though, because
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't did my big one. I'm being lazy, and I need to step it up. So that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was that for the birthday. It was cool.
So, what you learned from going from a 28-year-old to a 29er? A 29-year-old.
Okay. I would say there was like 2 things that I learned. Mm-hmm. One is that I really need to stop playing with my potential.
Let's talk about it. That was good, because whenever I see that quote or whenever somebody say something like that, it's like facts. Like, we are powerful beings. Like, we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, that's true. And with me, I feel like sometimes I be selling myself short because I know there's a lot of things I'm capable of that I can really do. And if I really like lock in with it and do it, like, I probably would already be where I want to be by now. But the fact that I don't do that, I need to work on it because I be playing.
I feel that. And I received that message too, for real, because I be playing too a lot. Like,
yeah,
I could have been.
Yeah, but it be hard. It's not hard, but I don't know what it is. I really need to figure out what it is, like why I'm like that. Like I gotta figure that out because I don't know just yet. But I really am working on that because I'm trying to get my new business and stuff. You know, we taking our podcast, we taking YouTube and stuff serious now. Like I'm really, working towards that. So that's one of the major things. And then the other thing I would say is that I need to start taking in consideration of, people's feelings and, stuff like that. Because I don't know, lately I've been hearing that I'm mean and rude and stuff. And I just don't care about what I say and stuff. So I really need to work on that. And I can't agree with that because if I get irritated or something, I'm just going to say how I feel, and I don't care if you like it or not. It's just going to come out. But I think that one thing I also need to work on is my delivery, how I say stuff, because I be hurting people's feelings, I guess.
Well, I mean, I agree with that 50-50. That's not my lesson, but I agree with that 50-50 just because it really is. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Like, that's something I learned over the years because I used to have horrible delivery with how I said stuff back in the day. So I do get that. But I also feel like people just be taking shit personally that, like, it's not even meant for them to take personal. It's just something that they chose to take that way or they chose to look at it that way. And also, I feel like most of the time people get offended when they want more out of you than they feel like you're giving them. Like, these people that's probably saying that to you probably want to be your friend for real. Like, they probably want to be cool with you. They probably want to kick it with you. And when you do little stuff like that, it shows them that, like, they not really your type of people. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe, like, it just shows that y'all not aligned or whatever the case may be. So it's like that's their way of nitpicking to still be relevant, I guess. I don't know. I got mixed emotions on that one because I know it is some people that you actually can be like offending because they just they just don't understand why you talking to them that way, or they just don't understand like
people just don't know how to handle my realness because like. For real. I'm being for real. I feel like that's what it is.
Okay, you know what? That's a good way to put it, honestly. Cutting out all the extra talk, yeah.
Yeah.
People can't handle the truth.
That's really what it is. People can't handle the truth because when I be saying stuff, I be telling the truth. And people always get upset about it and say that I'm being mean. And I'm just like, how am I being mean and I'm just telling you the truth? Like,
well, people can't handle the truth, but I'm telling you, like, I don't know, on like some deeper stuff. I just feel like people can't handle the truth because they not truthful with themselves, or they're like too overly sensitive, or just like
I can't stand that.
You know what I'm saying? Or like sometimes people just be offering their opinions that's not even wanted or needed or asked for. So a lot of like it can be 50-50 just because I know you as a person and I know you're like. Well, I mean, it's different because we've been friends for years, so I don't ever take nothing you say personally. But I'm just thinking, like, back in the day, even if you did get, like, snappy or something when I was first getting to know you, it was just like, oh, let me not fuck with that girl. Like, let me not be like this with her. Let me not say stuff like this to her because she don't like that. Like, I feel like people that, like, genuinely respect people's space and respect their ability to like say and do what they want to do would just be like, okay, she don't like that, so let me just, if she don't like that, then I won't do that to her. I know how I need to handle that with her versus, oh, she's mean.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because maybe you was asking too many questions and I had to say, okay, Bob, like no, it doesn't go there. Any more questions? Because stop asking me so many questions.
Yeah.
Versus like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. That's how I be too.
For real. Cause
stuff like that, like,
it's not like you just running down on somebody like, you ain't do this today. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not just coming at them being crazy. It's like, okay, stop talking to me because you're getting on my nerves now. Like, it's after a certain point. So, I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that one. I'm 50-50 on that one, but that's still a good lesson.
Yeah. But yeah,
that's still a good lesson.
I'm a work on that because I gotta understand that people are not like me. They can't handle things like I can. So I just gotta watch how I say certain stuff to certain people. But then again, I'm just like, why do I gotta do that?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel. Like, why do you have to censor how you? Because if the roles was reversed, would they censor themselves?
That's what.
Would they be mindful? Like, okay, maybe Lasha doesn't like this, so let me watch how I say this to her. No, they gonna say what they want to say.
Yeah,
that's what people do. Like, I feel like those type of like, okay, you should always be considerate and treat people with respect for sure.
Yeah, because it's not like I'm just gonna come out and just be rude to you. Like, you gotta be
right. You gotta
doing
be
something. Yeah,
for sure. But like to baby people or to like walk on tiptoes or eggshells because I don't want to offend somebody with my personality or my demeanor or my posture. It's like, no, I'm not about to apologize for being who I am.
Yep.
Like, no, I'm not gonna be rude to you, but I'm not gonna sit up here and treat you like your friends do because I'm not like your friends. Like, you feel me? I'm somebody different. Like, we in a work environment, whatever we doing, like, I'm going to handle you as such. But I don't know.
So, yeah, if you want to be my friend, just know I'm going to tell you the truth. Yeah. I'm going to be real with you. So, if you don't like that, then just don't be my friend.
Yeah, honestly.
Because I can't, like, I don't think I'm going to be able to change that. Like, I can't.
That's why I'm like, when I hear you say it sounds good, and I hate that people have made you question, like, well, dang, am I mean or am I? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not you. Like,
because I don't want people to think that I'm mean, because I'm not mean at all, and I don't try to intentionally.
You don't even look mean.
Yeah, I don't try to intentionally hurt people or be rude. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that type of person. But I'm gonna be honest with you.
You just don't have no filter.
Yeah.
That's what it is, really.
Yeah. Is that bad?
No, my auntie ain't got no filter, and she been like that all her life. So, and people respect her, and they don't play with her. So I don't know.
But I just be thinking, like, in certain situations, I'm probably gonna have to
have a filter. Yeah, I mean, it's all situational.
Yeah,
it's situational.
But when I get irritated or when I get aggravated, I'm just gonna say it, and it's just that's just how it's gonna come out how it come, and that's just that. And I can't change it.
It be snappy. That's how it come out.
Well, stop getting on my nerves. Like, I don't. People will get on your nerves and then
get mad at you. Yeah. And they get mad at you for getting mad at them. It's like, girl, yeah.
Leave me alone.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like stuff like that, because the people that really fuck with you and really know you, it's like you can talk to them about it. They're gonna understand. They're not gonna take it personally. But the people that don't know you and it's just like forming an opinion based off of a certain moment in time that they experience with you, it's just like, okay, girl, you don't really know me, so
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, that's all it is. But
keep doing you for these people.
I am. I'm not gonna be able to change it. So
yeah, like that's why I'm like, it sound good. Like I like that. That's one of your goals, but no, you don't need to change. You don't need to dim your light so other people can feel like they shining.
That's good.
Because if I get an attitude with you and you a superstar in your mind and like your presence, you're not gonna worry about me. You're gonna be like, okay, that girl got an attitude. I'm gonna talk to her later. Like, I don't know what she got going on today. I'm talking to her later. That's what I do when people get snappier attitude with me. And then if I get an attitude with people and I know I was wrong,
well, I get an attitude back.
See, no, I turn the other cheek. If somebody get an attitude with me and if they disrespecting me, then yeah, I'm on your ass. But if you just like get a little attitude with me, and it's just like, okay, you just gotta, you in your feelings, I'll be like, okay, girl, I'll talk to you later.
I'm getting attitude because I don't know. I don't like people trying to talk to me crazy, and I don't like people telling me what to do. So if you got an attitude,
sure don't.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with you. See, look, that's what people talking about right there.
You didn't have to say that. I just said it.
That's what people talking about right there. Nah, for real.
But yeah, so whatever.
Well, my birthday was April 11th. You know what I'm saying? Big Aries season. Don't play with it. Stay with it, period. And what?
Don't piss me off. What?
So for my birthday, I did a couple of things. In the beginning of April, I went to Canada with one of my good friends. It was also her birthday. And, you know, that was a good experience. We went to New York first. And while we was in New York, I realized that I ain't have my passport. But the gag is, I knew I didn't bring it because I didn't think I needed it. And
dumb.
Like, I didn't think I needed it because the way Drake talk about Canada and the way Drake be in the United States, I'm thinking it's intertwined. Like, I'm thinking we next door neighbors with them, so we can just go on over. I mean, we really are. So I'm thinking we can just go on over, we can just pull up on them like it's no pressure. But, you know, this nice young lady
stressing me out.
shipped overnight the passport for me. I had to go toe-to-toe with FedEx. And, you know, it all worked out in the end. Got to Canada. Great time, great experience. But I think I'm like a 3 to 4 day trip type of girl. Like, we was in Canada for like 5 days. After a while, I was ready to go. Like, really, day 2, I was ready to go. Because, like, it was cold for one. But Canada, to me, it kind of reminded me of New York. Like, how it has a lot of different cultures. But the black culture, I don't see so much of it. Like, I just didn't see so much of the black culture. It was just like a lot of immigrants, like a lot of Indian people, things of that sort, a lot of old people, you know what I'm saying? But the food was great, the vibes was good, the scenery, they ain't really had a, you know, besides like Niagara Falls and stuff, the scenery was just kind of like wah wah. But good experience. Came back from Canada to some, flowers from a nice friend of mine. Very grateful for that. Got us a little surprise.
Who did that? And what? And you?
What?
You forgot about what I did. What I had to do.
Oh yeah, and she helped with the surprise. It was her and the friend that worked together to surprise me when I got back from my trip, and that was so nice.
I did everything by myself.
She did. I didn't know that part. I really thought she had did it. So I called her. I was like, "Oh, you got me flowers?" And then I read the card and I seen it was from somebody else. So I'm like, "Oh."
You was shocked.
I was shocked, but it was so sweet. It was a nice thing. And y'all, I'm gonna tell my business a little bit. That was the first time. Oh, I just feel like I've been disservicing myself as a woman for real. Like that was the first time anybody's ever got me flowers.
They used to give the Kappa used to give us roses.
Girl, that did not count. That did not count. Shout out to Big Al, but
they used to give us roses in the cab.
I'm talking about a real nigga like here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Here's some flowers. So that was the first time. It was very sweet. I actually do like flowers. I ain't know because I ain't never got them, so I ain't know if I like them or not. And I do. So yeah, give me some flowers. You know what I'm saying?
They all right.
Why? Because they die?
Yeah.
I mean, they look good for the moment.
Yeah, they do, but...
Well, you got some flowers over there?
Rakeba, you get on my nerves.
Woo, man. Okay. But yeah, so that was sweet. My birthday was on a Tuesday, so we did like a Taco Tuesday type of thing. We went to this lounge. It's a Mexican lounge with like hookah and all that. If you
Chunga.
It's called La Chingada. This girl,
well,
she want to call this place Chung Lee so bad. Like, no, La Chingada, it's in Marietta, somewhere like that. It's fun, though.
It is lit.
Niggas be
outside, okay? For real.
Let me outside, okay? So, if y'all want to go there, y'all go there.
Yeah, we got to go back.
Mm-hmm. She been wanting to go back. She been wanting to go back. The food good, too, though. It really is a good vibe. Like, it was fun. And then that following weekend, the same weekend of my birthday, I had a party in Charlotte. Because if y'all don't know, I'm from South Carolina, Lasha from North Carolina. So, like, the Carolinas is, like, our home. You know what I'm saying? So, I just wanted some, like, neighborhood hero, back home type of vibe. So, I went to Charlotte. I invited, my close friends and family. And we had a good time. We had a good time.
It was fun.
We had a good time.
That was a fun party. I wish it would have been an Airbnb. It'd be Project X.
Baby. All the stuff that was going down in the party, if we would have had an Airbnb,
ooh, it would have got crazy in there. Hot and heavy too.
If we would have had an Airbnb, I probably would have had to make an OnlyFans for the night.
No,
not for me. Let's have to get it twisted. I probably would have had to get paid off of that content because it would have been some grade A. Ooh. It would have been grade A. Okay. Yeah. We just gonna leave the birthday where it was at. If you was there, you there. You was there. If you wasn't, you wasn't. If you was knowing, you was knowing. If you wasn't, you wasn't. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, you should say if you was going, you was going.
If you was knowing, you was knowing. And if you was going, you was going. Okay? And we know who you was. But we going to keep it to ourselves. No, we going to keep it to ourselves. But we don't judge nobody. Just know that nothing happened around me. And I don't figure it out. That's all I'm going to say. In every direction. Y'all take that how y'all want to take that. Just know I'm always figure out. This one too, because she kind of psychic a little bit. We always figure stuff out. We always get down to the bottom of it. But overall, the party was a success. It was like anything I could have pictured in my head. That's exactly how I wanted to be, like filled with love and just
it was really just
vibes.
A good time.
You know what I'm saying? We just really had a great time. We had a great time.
It was no drama, no negative. Well, I forgot at the end of the party. People got to argue. And I forgot about that. But we ain't gonna talk about that either.
Yeah, because no, but one thing, it's always me and Lasha. Like every time we get drunk, we is the life of the party. Like, we cannot help it. We was out in the parking lot going from car to car to car to car to car, talking to everybody, telling them what the next move was going to be, because nobody wanted the party to be over. Like, literally, nobody wanted the party to be over. But I had to do it at, shout out to Tax and Tea Lounge in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate y'all for letting me have it there, for looking out. And, you know, I'm glad I could put some money in y'all pocket. But it was a good time for sure. But we had to have it there because I didn't want to get no Airbnb and put all that money into the Airbnb and then it get shut down, because everybody in Charlotte, like, if you got more than 10 guests, you got to pay extra for your extra guests. If you have a party, you getting evicted and you getting fined and you getting this and you getting that. Who want to deal with that on their birthday? Like, no. And then where else I was going to have it, you know? So I just had to do the best I could. But, you know, the Girls Next Door, we're going to have a Girls Next Door party. Like, that showed me that we can really do something with this party stuff. We ain't trying to be party promoters or nothing, but we supply the vibes. You feel me? Like, facts. We supply the vibes. We got good people around us. We got good energy around us. So we're going to have a part 2, because a lot of people wanted to come to part 1. So we're going to have a part 2 so we can make sure everybody can come. Everybody can have a good time. You know, people that we cool with, of course. Like, everybody can't come, but, you know. Yeah. It's going to be a good time. So I feel like one of the biggest lessons, I just got another glimpse of a lesson I learned. I forgot about that. Oh, Lord.
Wait, go ahead and tell us the first one.
Well, the first one I realized is I was really having my way at my party. You know what I'm saying? I was really having my way that night. Mm-hmm. So that just got me to believing, like, I really am powerful. Like, that's how, after the night of my party, I was like, I am so powerful. Like, not even like, I don't know, funny cliche stuff, but like, just like, as a human being, as a supernatural human being.
Girl.
Nah, I'm powerful for real, because I manifested a lot of stuff that night instantly, like, quickly. I was manifesting stuff. So that's what that night showed me. But the grand scheme of my birthday,
maybe it was because we was
vibrating high.
Yeah.
We was vibrating high. I don't know. Like, the law of attraction was really attracting that night. Like, everything I wanted, I got. Mm-hmm. And y'all don't think, you know, nasty when I say that, because it wasn't even like that. It was just like everything was falling into place that day. Even if it wasn't, it still did. Mm-hmm. Like, we was just on fire that night. I ain't gonna lie to you. We was looking good. We was feeling good. It was just a good time. But
I need to do that again.
No, for real. The overall lesson that I learned, though, for real, was just like, stop settling for stuff that you're really not okay with. Mm-hmm. Like, stop pretending to be okay. Stop overlooking stuff. Stop.
Yes, Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop it. Just stop it, girl. Because you really don't like this man. You really don't want to do that. You really don't.
I just get mad thinking about it, because I be like, Rakeba, you know you don't want that. Like, why is you even doing that? That's one thing I never understood about you. It's like, why do you, like, you know you don't want him.
I pray to God daily to give me discernment and to give me understanding of why I do things I do. And I've been doing the shadow work, so I'm starting to get like a good idea of it. But for the longest, I was just accepting or going along with stuff I know I really didn't want to go along with, and not even settling, because I would still be unhappy. So it wasn't like I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna do this anyway. It would just be like, I'm gonna just do this for right now and see what happens. Like, that's always my train of thought. Like, I'm gonna do this for right now. I'm gonna see what happens, and then we're gonna go from there. But I had to realize I can't be doing that, because that's wasting my time, and it's confusing God. Because it's like, girl, how you gonna say you want something, and then when I give you tests to see what you really want, you always go for the thing that you say you don't want.
Amen. Ooh. Amen.
You always go for the stuff, like, it never fails.
I'm glad you figured that out.
Me too.
I'm glad you finally realized.
Me too, for real though.
Because that used to just.
I'm still struggling with a little bit.
But I'm glad that you realize it. because I just didn't understand.
Like, for instance.
What?
Okay, for instance. What? It ain't broke.
Oh,
I'm just doing that.
I thought it came off.
For instance.
What?
I don't know which story I want to tell.
Just tell it.
Okay, should I tell the story about the one who got me the flowers, or should I tell the story about the most recent one?
We might need to do both. Or do you just want to do one or the other?
Okay, we'll just see. I will just go with it.
Just
truth be told.
Don't draw it out now.
Yeah. I ain't gonna draw it. Okay, so basically, the one who got me the flowers, like, it was so hard for me because that's really like my friend. You know what I'm saying? We like really locked in. Like, we built a strong friendship, and then we just happened to start liking each other. And that's something I always said I wanted. Like, aside from the story time, I really want to be friends with the next person I talk to, like the next person I'm with.
Me too.
I want to really be friends with them, like have a real good friendship with them, like be on some best friends type stuff, because I feel like that just makes it a lot easier, because now it's like I'm not only looking out for my girlfriend or my boyfriend, I'm looking out for my actual friend, like somebody I actually have a friendship with, I actually have a bond with, whatever the case may be. So we actually had a friendship, so it was good. And then we started liking each other. But it was just like, it was a lot of stuff that I just wasn't going for. And they wasn't even big. They wasn't even like huge things. Somebody else might have thought that they was kind of like small and not that important. But to me, it was just like, I'm not going for that. What you got to say?
You said someone else might have thought it was small and not important. That stuff was important.
Okay, because I know people have different perspectives. Because even when I told it to him, he understood, but it still wasn't as big of a deal to him. But that's how that's how some guys, or the guys that I've experienced, are like, things don't be as big of a deal to them.
I don't understand how that wouldn't be a big deal to him. Like, no, okay, let me be quiet. Go ahead.
This podcast is tricky, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, because I be wanting to tell y'all stuff, like, cause
it's a lot of things I want to say, but I don't want to say it because I don't want nobody to get offended, and because I'm still cool with the people, so I don't want to.
But not even that. Like, when we made this podcast, we really made it on some stuff. Like, we had some deep conversations every single day. Like, if we really brought out the camera and just recorded, like, on a day-to-day basis, we would have some heat on here, but we would also be telling too much of our business. Like, so I be having to disconnect. Like, yeah, you still talking to Lasha, but you just can't talk too much. But anywho, yeah, so I tried to stick it out, especially after the birthday, because that was so sweet to me that he did that. He was thoughtful, like, and that he looked, he thought about me in that way, knowing that I hadn't gotten flowers before, knowing that we discussed that previously. So it was like, I was very grateful and appreciative for that. But some in me was still like, you can't talk to this man no more. Like,
you didn't listen. You weren't listening?
No, not really. Because then I still, off the strength of like how good of friends we were, I still was trying to like make it work, because I'm like, okay, he really my friend for real. So maybe it's just like I was trying to make excuses. So I was just like, yeah. So so I was just like, maybe it's just this, or maybe I'm being too picky, or maybe I'm just whatever.
But how do you go along? How do you go along with it for so long? Like, yeah, like, how do you do that? Because I just cannot. Like, if I'm not fucking with it, I'm not fucking with it, and I can't fake it. I can't. So how do you do that?
I don't know, honestly.
Cause it's a feeling in me that's just uneasy.
I be getting that feeling, and then they start feeling it. Like, they will comment and be like, you good? Like, you acting different? Like, everything good or whatever? And they start feeling it, and then it already kind of be like something that they keeping their eye on with me. But I don't know, cause a lot of the times I be feeling like I'm like expecting too much, or like I'm overreacting, or I'm like making a big deal out of something. Like that's what I used to think in the past. So I feel like that's what used to keep me around. Like, okay, maybe you, and not expecting too much like I wasn't deserving of it, but expecting too much like, okay, well maybe he don't think like that. So I can't expect him to think like me. So maybe if I be around him and tell him what I like and show him what I like and stuff like that, maybe he'll get it and he'll understand and we can go from there. That's what I be thinking. Because do you think people just come to you like straight off the bat, like already knowing? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, in his situation, I feel like that was something he should have already been knowing. Like, I don't feel like that was something that should have been taught. But in other situations, it might be like we just think differently about stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but you didn't like him for real.
I thought I did. I really did think I did for a little bit in the beginning. I did. But then I realized, like, I'd rather just be his friend. Yeah. Because I really like being his friend. Like, as a friend, we is really, like, good friends. And he is a great person. So, it's like, as a friend, it's cool. But when you become my dude, it's like I start expecting stuff out of you. And if you can't reach up to those expectations, not immediately and not like when I want it to happen, but just like if I don't see no gradual
growth,
then it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Now this more so recent one. I gotta be mindful because people watch this podcast.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Faithfully. Yeah, watch your words.
This more so recent one really brought me back to college. Like, that's the only way I know how to describe how I feel about him. Like, it just gives me a college feeling from, like, my ex-boyfriend in college and how he used to do me, how he used to talk to me. Like, just the feeling of, like, when you talking to a nigga in college, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like it's childish or nothing, but it's just like I'm having like a full circle moment. Like, I even been having dreams, like, and he'll be in my dream and we'll be at state. I'm dead serious. Like, and he ain't even go to state. So it's like, I don't know. I got to pay attention to that. Yeah. I feel like God is really trying to tell me something with that because every time it gives me college. Like, and for those of y'all who don't know, if y'all ever, we did like a video a minute ago, probably like a year or two ago, where we talked about our ex-boyfriends. And in there, I went into grave detail about my ex-boyfriend. If y'all have not seen that, go back and watch it so y'all can get a little idea of what I'm talking about. But that particular ex-boyfriend was not ready to be in a relationship when we started talking, but we had feelings that were starting to grow for each other. And I was like, okay, if you ain't ready to be in a relationship, I'm gonna let you do your thing. Like, I'm gonna fall back because I'm just not in the business of forcing people to do stuff. If you tell me you don't want to be in a relationship.
You talking about the new dude?
No, this is old college. I'm giving a flashback so they can understand what I'm saying now. Because you see, it sounds similar.
Yeah. I was just about to say that.
It sounds similar. So yeah, so flashback, my ex-boyfriend in college wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I loved him down, okay? I wanted to be with him so bad, but he told me that, so I'm like, hey, go ahead. I'm not going to force you to do nothing. He just couldn't resist, and he just like, you know what, I'm going to... I'm gassing it. I'm gassing it. But no, for real though, but like, after I told him I didn't want to talk to him no more because like, just be free to your thing, he like, you know what, we can try the relationship thing out. And that should have been like the first sign back then. I should have known, like, that was honestly my biggest lesson in life. If somebody tell you they're not ready for something, you believe them, okay? You don't force them. You don't wait around and see. You don't wait for them to figure it out. No, if somebody tell you they're not ready, then you treat them like somebody who's not ready. And you let them.
Dang, that's crazy. Like, when you think about it, most of the dudes you talk to
don't be ready.
They don't be ready.
So it's like, that is something I am currently right now in the midst of, as we speak, journaling about, like praying about, like really figuring out, because
I feel like something in you is not ready.
Yeah.
That's why you're attracting dudes that's not ready. It gotta be.
Well, what is it, Lord? Because I don't know.
Oh, you just gotta keep doing your
Yeah.
shadow work and figure it out. But it's something. It's something in you.
Yeah. I honestly do believe that, or it's something in me that keep attracting them type of niggas for sure, because it's like every dude, with the exception of, like, I've had boyfriends, but shit, they probably weren't even ready either. The ones in college,
Yeah.
after him, like,
Yeah.
they wasn't ready either. But anyways, I've dealt with a plethora of niggas who like me so much and they see a future with me and but just not right now, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, I'm tired of hearing that. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? That's so frustrating. That is something I'm actively working on right now, is figuring out, like, what is it in me that's attracting niggas that's not ready? Because I always believe, like, one of the biggest things I believe, just off the strength of the male figures I do have in my life that I've seen how they treat women and how they handle relationships, if a nigga want to do something, he gonna do something. Period.
Not as fact.
Period. Like, if they want to do something, they gonna do it. If they want to be with you, they gonna figure it out. If they don't got no money, they gonna get some money. Like, whatever the case may be, with a certain type of niggas that you deal with, certain type of guys that you deal with, if somebody wants to do something, and that goes for females too, they gonna do it. So it's just like, I'm figuring out why I'm having these patterns.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Because it's only with the people I take seriously. Like, if it's somebody I don't take seriously, it can go either way. It can be like, they not ready, we just having fun. Or it can be like, they want to get serious and I really don't. So it's just like, we let it, go separate ways. But like, the people that I actually like and I actually want to take serious, it's like, they play.
So what, you and the one now, y'all, what's going on now with it?
Nice young man. The nice young man. Now, I was attracted to him for a little while. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was choosing for sure, but I'm just not the type to run down on nobody. Like, that made me nervous. What, I was choosing on him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought he was cute. And I like the way he, put that shit on. For real. Let me tell you something. If you can dress, you are automatically like at a 7 with me. Mm-hmm. You already there. You almost 10 out of 10 if you can dress and you got the personality and you nice and you cool. You can talk. You know what I'm saying? We got common interests. Yeah. So, anyways, nice young man who is currently, in a grind season, getting himself together. Like what? Like, what is up with her? Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I was just, go ahead.
You don't believe he in the grind season?
Yeah, he is. He is.
Okay, currently in the grind season, working on himself, getting himself together, whatever. And it's just the same scenario. Like, the vibes is there. The vibes is really kind of immaculate. I ain't gonna lie to you, because we think the same in a lot of different ways. It's good energy, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just taking that as a sign from God, because it's crazy that literally I'm having this revelation. And when I first moved to Atlanta is when me and my ex-boyfriend, the breakup was fresh and it was a lot going on in that way. So now I feel like I am on the opposite spectrum of that. Like, I'm over that. I'm not on that no more. I've released that. I've learned from that experience, but I'm still getting similar situations to that same experience. So it's like, I'm figuring it out.
That's all we can do. We just figure it out. I'm doing the same thing, trying to figure it out.
What you figuring out? What's your lesson?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, because the dudes that's been coming to me lately, they have been really nice guys. Mm-hmm. But for some reason,
she You don't like them?
I don't like them like that. And I don't know why, because I feel like I should, because they nice. And they the type of dude that I would want, but I just don't know what it is with them. Maybe it's, I don't know. I think it's me. I think it's something in me that I need to work on. I just don't think, or maybe I just don't think right now I'm ready for that yet.
Honestly, and I feel like the same about myself, and I be hard down, like ready to have a man.
Yeah, I do be wanting a man, but then I don't know. I don't think I'm really ready for that.
I agree with that within myself too. Like I feel like because the books I be reading about like energy and vibration and stuff, like you can only attract unto you things that are aligned with you. So if we attracting these type of situations and these type of men onto us, they're aligned with us, like in some way, shape, form with who we are right now. And if we are not even who we aspire to be at this very moment, like, yeah, we happy with where we at. But it's so much more that we could do. It's so much more improvements and growth that we can have. So it's like, that's probably why it's not working too. Because that's not really meant to be.
But it's just so sad. It's so sad because they be trying. And I be feeling so bad, but like I said, I can't fake it. I can't fake it. And it's hard for me sometimes to communicate certain things on like how I feel about it, because I just don't be wanting to talk about it. I just be wanting to just let it be where it's at. You know what I'm saying? But I need to stop being like that, because I feel like some people do deserve an explanation, especially, you know, when they've been nice or whatever to me, you know? But I don't know. And it be little things about them that I don't be liking.
You picky.
I am picky.
There's nothing wrong with being picky though. I think it's a good thing to be picky, honestly. Like, I'm picky as hell, but
I'm trying to figure out, am I doing that because
I feel like yours is self-sabotage a little bit.
Why? You think it's self-sabotage?
You don't even be wanting to give the niggas a chance. Like, and I understand, because it be a lot of corny niggas that be coming our way. So it's like you don't want to just give everybody a chance, but at the same time, they be putting in a little bit of work. You know what I'm saying? They don't be doing nothing spectacular, but they're above average. They above doing what the average niggas that's, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? They doing a little bit more than that. So I feel like, but it could be self-sabotage for protection as well. Like, you could be self-sabotaging yourself because your spirit knows that this is not what God wants for you right now.
Well, yeah.
And I think I'm self-sabotaging because why I keep fucking with these niggas? Like, that I know I don't need to be talking to. Like, what? Just let them go.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. For real.
It'd be hard for you to let go.
I think I have attachment issues because all the men in my life left. Like, my dad wasn't in my life. My papa passed away. My uncle passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like, all, like, the prominent male figures in my life aren't here no more.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I feel like I got attachment issues, and that's why it's hard for me to let stuff go. And that's probably why also, like, I hold on and I wait around, because I try to make sure I looked at every option, or I saw every side of it before I was like, nah, I'm good. But what I feel like that's not a good thing. Like, that can be a good thing with somebody who's deserving of it, but when you do it with people who's not deserving of it, you waste a lot of your energy.
Yeah.
So I feel like I wasted a lot of my energy, and because of that, it's become a pattern. And I continue. I feel like I'm having a little revelation right now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's become a pattern, and so my spirit is comfortable with wasting my own damn time.
Yeah, that was good. That was real good.
wow, I'm gonna have to rewatch this because what? Because I know what I be deserving of, and it be crazy because I be hearing like dudes tell us all the time like, y'all so pretty, why y'all ain't got no boyfriend? What's wrong with y'all? Like, I swear I hear that all the time. Like, why you think something's wrong with me? But actually, something might be wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, something might be wrong with me on an internal level, not even like a crazy level, but like on just something God is trying to say like, all right, you get it now? Because God really gonna keep giving you the same lesson until you learn it. Like, for real.
Yeah. I feel like...
So hopefully I learn it now.
Yeah. And with me, I feel like sometimes I'm too detached from stuff, from things. And I feel like that can be a good and bad thing.
It can.
But I feel like with me, it might, I don't want to say it's more bad, because I feel like certain things I need to, I don't know how to say it.
Certain things you need to be attached to?
Not really.
You need to stop being so nonchalant about certain things?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I do need to stop being so nonchalant.
It's crazy because we really like, in this instant, we're really like completely opposite. And you can also hear it with like our stories, because I'm learning how to be detached now. Like, I'm learning how to be more detached because I am so attached to stuff. Like, I'm learning how to be nonchalant. But honestly, the law of detachment says that, like, when you have a goal or desire or whatever, you think about it, you put your intentions on it, and then you release it, and it comes to you easier. So it's like with you, I feel like I'm having a revelation right now. God, talk to me. Okay, let's check it out. I feel like with you, you detach. Like, you got an intention. You want a man. You want a relationship. You understand that, but you would so detached from it that, like, when people come your way, it's like, all right,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, I know it's gonna come, but I'm not really forcing it. But your detachment could be also blinding you from what is right there in front of you because you not paying attention to anything.
Yeah. But what am I supposed to do? Because it's like, I feel like I'm just so far detached that I can't even.
You probably need to do like yoga.
I can't. I just can't deal with it. Like, I can't deal with it.
It's kind of like a defense mechanism too, a little bit, if you think about it. It's probably something in you that is protecting you because of what God has planned for you.
I hope that's what it is.
But it's also like moments like this and moments that you have when you by yourself and you meditate and you journal and stuff like that. It's going to reveal to you, okay, God might have something else planned for you, but in the midst of you waiting on that, maybe don't reject everybody. Or maybe don't, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to handle niggas like this instead. Or maybe you need to handle situations like this instead. That's probably what you meant to learn right now. Because the detachment part is good. We should be detached because these are just experiences. We're experiencing. We don't own anything. We don't possess anything. So we shouldn't be attached to anything. But it's like, you gotta care a little bit. I don't. And see, I care too much.
I don't be caring. Like,
That's crazy.
Really, like, dang. I really don't be caring about some stuff that I know I should care about. And that's scary a little bit.
Do you feel like you should care about it, or do you feel like you're supposed to care about it?
I feel like, I guess I feel like I'm supposed to.
Well, that could be another thing. You could not care about it because deep down inside you really don't want to, but you feel kind of like conviction because you were taught or you were told you're supposed to care about it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Because because even when I was younger and like certain little things that I would do, my daddy will always be on me about it. Like, you need to start caring more about this. Like, always tell me what I should be caring about. And I just never did. So I don't know if maybe that is something, if that has something to do with it, or maybe something is really wrong with me.
Ain't nothing wrong with you, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with you. It's just like the journey of discovering yourself and figuring yourself out is not like a one-day process. You know what I'm saying? That shit take time. It take weeks, months, years. Like, it can take time. So I feel like now we are on the verge of a breakthrough because we are figuring out the stuff that we weren't so aware of before. I think that's a good way to place to end it because, baby, I need to go meditate. Like, that's how I feel now. Like,
because
now I want to go meditate.
I'm just thinking about a lot of stuff, and it's really starting to make sense for real.
Me too.
But I still don't know how I'm gonna deal with it.
I don't either. Like, damn. Like, look, for real, bro. I be really thinking about this because, like, all day long, like, I really be having to control my thoughts to get myself out of the mindset that I used to have and transform me into the mindset that I, want to have moving forward. But it's like, it's hard a little bit to just change your ways of thinking, like, just like that. Like, it's kind of difficult.
It's very difficult. But I really want to, though.
I have to. Or if not, I'm going to still be talking to niggas who is unsure. Like, what? I'm done with the uncertainty, bro. I need a nigga that don't play about me. I'm done, like,
no facts,
being uncertain.
Me too. No.
Well, you need to stop playing with him.
I don't be playing with niggas.
You don't be playing. I'm just playing. I was just talking right there.
I be all in, baby. Like, yeah.
But
wifey, for real.
Nah, for real. But it's good, though. It's like, I don't know. It's a good balance. You got to have a good balance of attachment and detachment. Like, you got to have a good balance of that, because...
Yeah, I know, and that's what I don't think I do yet.
Me neither.
I definitely don't. It's more detached than attached.
And mine is the opposite. But I feel like once we master that, just like that night at the party where I just felt like I was powerful and I was attracting everything to me, it's going to be the same. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the same way, so... That was good. I wasn't expecting that.
Me neither.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it's a lot now. Like, I just need to go lay down.
Me too.
I need to meditate. I just need
clarity.
And you know another thing. I don't know why lately I've been thinking that I just need to cry, but I just cannot cry. I haven't cried in a long time. I don't know.
You can do it. I cry all the time, and I be needing to release. So
yeah, I definitely need to release, but I can't cry.
You probably need to release some of. We just bleed this out, but you probably need to release some of Munchie up off of you. That's probably why you feel like you need to cry, because that was emotional. That was emotional up here. Yeah. I mean, like, not like y'all was emotional, but there was a lot of emotions involved. Yeah. And it was taxing on your emotion and your spirit at the time. So.
But when we ended it, it was easy for me to detach from it. Well, I didn't have no feeling. I didn't cry. And like, of course it hurt my feelings, but it wasn't.
But remember what we had seen, though, when it was like, when you think a person is one way and they show you something else, it's like spiritual rape. Yeah. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So, like, you might, like, your flesh and even your mind, your mental, your spirit, too, might not have felt it, but deep down inside, you felt it. Yeah. Because when somebody go from acting like this to acting completely different the next day, who are you? Yeah. And where did you come from? That's how
I felt. I was like, just in shock. Like, wait, what?
Where did you come from? Right. Like, I'm confused.
Like, is this for real right now?
So, yeah. And that is very hurtful.
Yeah. That situation. Yeah. That was. But I don't know. I feel like I have just from like other like relationships and stuff, I've already conditioned myself to already be prepared for bullshit or for somebody to start acting different. Like I feel like I can handle it. I don't know. I don't know if I got like a shield up or I just don't know. Like I'd be ready for it.
But you know what? Me too, kind of like when stuff start feeling too good, I be like, okay, something bad must be about to happen.
Yeah, I be thinking that too.
Like, it's feeling too good out here. Like, you fucking a bitch, ain't you? Like, you talking to somebody else on the low. Like, you ain't got no money for real. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like something is bound to happen, and I really am getting out of that mentality because I'm not wishing bad on me.
Yeah. But you know what? I think I was prepared too because I already knew that was gonna happen. I had already started seeing it a little bit.
Yeah, we be seeing the signs for sure.
Yeah,
like we be seeing the signs.
So I feel like that's probably another reason why I was just like, okay, whatever.
But the signs be tricking me.
Yeah,
a little bit because you can see signs in both directions.
Yeah,
but you got to pay attention to. You just got to pay attention.
And then with me too, like I see the signs, but I don't want to jump to conclusions with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I hold on a little bit.
When we master this though, like we're going to be the most P individuals in the world probably. Like I'm pretty sure it's other P females and stuff, but like just in our world, in our space, for real, because it's like to really master the art of attaching and detaching without being consumed, that's powerful. And then to be able to see things as they come and like take a mental note, but not really change the way you acting, but also limit how much you give. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful. We gotta get there. We getting there.
Yeah. I need to do something because something is heavy on me right now. For real.
What you want to go do? Walk or something? You want to go for a walk?
It's too late for that.
You can walk around the complex.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I feel heavy too, honestly. I really didn't want to do this episode. Like.
You didn't?
I did. Like, of course I want to, do the podcast, but I just felt like what I'm about to talk about because I'm not in the mood to talk. But then all of that I just said right now is like, I just felt that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like God kind of speaking to me right now because I'm tired of feeling the way I be feeling.
Me? Oh my God, I say that all the time. I'm
really tired of feeling the way that I be feeling. Like, I'm so grateful to be alive, but I want to have a different thought process. I want to have a different emotional intelligence. I want to have a lot of different things. So it's just like...
I say that all the time.
Something gotta change. You feel me? Something gotta change, and I be feeling heavy a lot of times too. Of course, I release and I do little things to lighten my load, but I do be feeling like it's something on me that I have the power to get off of me, but I just don't know how to at this moment.
That's how I feel too. That's exactly how I feel. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do, and that be frustrating me.
Me too.
And it kind of discouraged me too, because it's like, am I ever gonna be to overcome this? Like, am I ever gonna be able to get out of this?
And then think about that. If you having feelings like that, and then a nigga come around and confuse you even more.
Yeah.
So now you having these emotions that you was already having inside yourself, and now you dealing with this new emotions with this man, or whatever case may be. It can be a job, it can be a friendship, it can be whatever, and it's just like, how am I supposed to juggle all of this? You feel me? It'd be a lot. It'd be a lot. In conclusion, work on yourselves. Like, work on yourselves. Get to the core of who you are and what it is that God is trying to tell you about your life and what you should be doing and how you should be moving, the things that you should be allowing and not allowing. And once you master that, you can master yourself. And once you master yourself, you can have anything you want.
That's facts.
She ready to go meditate right now.
I got to.
She ready to go meditate right now, for real though. I feel the same.
It's heavy on me now. I don't know what just happened, but it just came on me. But yes, all of that. So we just gonna end this right here.
Period.
Y'all, we hope y'all enjoyed this episode.
It was deep.
Yeah, just make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification button so you can know when we drop our podcast and our vlog videos as well.
Mm-hmm. Make sure that if y'all aren't able to get on YouTube, we also do drop them on all podcast platform, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify.
Those are it for right now.
Okay, those are it for right now.
Yeah.
So we put them on there too, so y'all can listen, y'all can watch the visuals. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can just support the girls, because as y'all see, we just real as fuck. Like, we don't know what else to do but be ourselves and just say how we feel. And we hope that y'all can relate to that, and y'all can also get some like help, you know what I'm saying, with whatever y'all going through. Just like, I don't know, we just be telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like,
and comment below your truth. Comment below things that you feel like you need to work on that's heavy on you, whatever. Yeah,
and we all gonna get through this together. We gonna all get through this together.
No,
you feel me? Like, we gonna figure it out.
Yeah, not facts. But thank y'all so much. And stay tuned for our next episode.
Bye.